Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Denise Salcedo, and I am super happy to bring to you the ultra talented singer-songwriter Sophie Pecora. Hey Sophie.
Hi. Hi,
Sophie,
what's up?
I am so excited to have you on today. I was watching all of your videos, and I just got to say that I am obsessed with how you write your songs, how you deliver them. I mean, you have a real gift.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I
Um,
mean, it's just incredible that someone so young is able to, just create such wonderful music. You have your song Seventh Grade, your new single. You performed it on America's Got Talent. Tell us a little bit about how you were inspired to write the song Seventh Grade.
oh my gosh. Okay, so I wrote it. I don't even remember every detail because it was a while ago. Like it was like November 2017, I think, which is a while for me. But I just know that I just always hear stories from like my friends and in that school. It's just so stressful, like for many different reasons. It can be very stressful for like kids. Like there's like a lot of work or there's a lot of like social, like, like bullies. The song I talked about a lot about that too, and insecurities and stuff like that. I think middle school and high school are the ages where you have like the most insecurities, I think, and you're figuring yourself out. So I wanted to write a song kind of about that and being in that age range and dealing with stuff at school that I thought a lot of people could relate to and it could help them. So yeah.
I loved that you were able to like really nail it. It felt so relatable where everybody has experience whether they get a negative comment or they were bullied in school, and I think your song really hit home with people who have experienced that. You performed it on America's Got Talent, and I mean all the judges loved it and the crowd was really stoked about it. Describe that experience for us.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I just like right when I walked on the stage, it was crazy because I've been watching the show for so long, and it looked like exactly like I've seen it on TV, but it was like all 3D because it was like real life, and I was like, what? But it like looked like there's all the judges and like it was just crazy, and you can see them. I remember you can like the judges table was all like lit up, so you can see them very clearly, which is kind of intimidating, but it was really fun, and I was just so excited to perform on like a stage like that. It was crazy
Was that the biggest crowd at that point that you had performed in front of?
for
Like the
sure.
largest?
Yes, definitely. It was
How
awesome.
did you prepare yourself for that? Like what were your thoughts like minutes, seconds before where you knew it's like, oh my God, I'm next, and your family's watching and all these strangers and millions in home?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. It's kind of bad. I don't really prepare like that much. Like I remember I didn't even practice the song that much. Like I mean, I knew the song. Like I made sure I like knew all the lyrics and stuff. But I don't like I didn't practice like okay, gotta, like which is kind of bad. Like I should like prepare more. But I was just kind of like I think the main thing I was trying to be just really in the moment and just enjoy it. Because it was just like what like maybe 5 minutes up there. So I was just trying to really get into just okay, just let's just do it. Um,
So maybe it actually worked out that you didn't over rehearse it and over practice it because, like you said, you were really in the moment and you delivered it very in the moment. So now it obviously, I'm going to have to ask because, the song does have to do a lot with bullying and all of that. What advice do you have for maybe kids your age, younger people that are being bullied? What advice do you have for them?
it's this this song like with my songs I always try to have in the songs like a way to get through it, kind of get through these struggles, and so it's kind of like what I was saying in the bridge like portion of the song. Just know that it's not going to last forever, and you know just like you'll find your people and people that like appreciate you for who you are, and it's just kind of hard to like go through that time. There's just like the lyrics in the bridge is like I've heard the words won't take them to my grave, so I'm not gonna let them like stick to me. I'm not gonna let them stick with me. Just like this empowerment piece. So I and it's like hard to like teach, but I just think I don't know. I just think in the song we could really just internally help people. So
I think so too. And I like you really do relate to the song. You know which song I also enjoyed that you sang? Happy in LA.
oh yeah,
I love that song. Now, I'm from Los Angeles, so I don't know. It was just so many different things about that song where immediately after I heard it, I was like, I need to download this song and I need to have it. And then I was like, I can't believe like that you put this song together because I just loved it. I loved Happy in LA. What was the process like for you, the inspiration in terms of writing this song and maybe some of your other songs as well?
Cool. Yeah. Well, Happy in LA. Um, I just there's a lot of I think it came from inspiration of just being on social media and in that world, and there's like a lot of people, um, it could definitely be like a what's the word?
They could have like a persona and it seems like they have the
Yeah,
perfect life and you're like, what's wrong with my
yeah.
life?
It can make people like looking at all these pictures with that looks like a perfect life, and like and they're so pretty all the time, and you feel bad about yourself. So it kind of came from that. And then LA, it's just like it seems like a lot of people are in LA, and then people are sitting just on their couch and they just feel bad about it, but it's just so not real life. And it's like, and people thinking, from wherever they're from, like if I'm in LA, if I'm like them, then I'll be happy. And that's generally like, if you think like that, do this and then I'll be happy. That's never right. Like that never works, because happiness comes from like internal, like you can't like just do something and then be happy, kind of like.
You're a real person. Exactly. Like all the
Yeah.
material in the world
Yeah.
isn't going to make you happy, but who you are as a person will make you happy. So now, you have written over 100 songs, and I mean, this is all original music. How do you draw inspiration? Do you draw it from stories that you hear from your personal life or things that you watch on TV? Like, what's your inspiration?
I mean, it's so weird because it comes from um, so many different ways, and it comes so randomly. It's definitely like influenced by some of my own experiences, but then those feelings that I have, I'm just kind of like exaggerating to make like this
Yeah.
story. I feel like that's what songwriting is. You exaggerate your own emotions, and then also definitely stuff I hear from my friends or just like online, and TV shows and their different problems that they're experiencing. And I'm like an empath, so I can kind of like imagine what they're going through. So that's usually what I do to make up these stories, and like I definitely use some of my own feelings as inspiration, but then I like exaggerate them. Yeah.
I love that. And sometimes obviously I'm not a songwriter. So hearing what you have to say, it's kind of like, oh, that's so cool. Like I never thought about it that way. And so obviously, okay, so you have written so many songs. We know that. But in terms of your inspiration of other artists, are there other artists that you're just like, oh, I love the way that they handle their music career or all of that stuff? Like, who are some of your musical inspirations?
I love Alec Benjamin for sure. I discovered him like a couple years ago, and I remember I was very inspired by his music and how he tells stories like that. And so I actually started writing more like after I started listening to his music. Um, and I think it's very cool how he tells all these unique stories, and that's what I try to do too. Kind of at least so one of each of my songs could relate to somebody, so they're all like different. Yeah, I also love Lauv. He has great melodies, and like Charlie Puth. I think it's super cool. He does his own, melody. I like people who write their own songs too. I feel like it's more like personal, and like I think it's cool. Just artists.
I think that's also where like the music world is heading towards. I think people, fans, audiences, they relate more to people that write their own music. And you got an extremely amazing compliment from Brad Paisley, who said that you reminded him of an early Taylor Swift, where she grabs her guitar, writes music. I mean, Taylor Swift, many people can argue that she is the music industry. So what did it feel like to have that comparison to Taylor?
That was a huge compliment. Taylor is amazing, and I love how she started like around my age, I think, and just with her guitar and just so like genuine and writing music, um and she's like such a huge thing now and such an inspiration to so many people. So that's awesome to be compared to her. It's like
You're
awesome.
like, what? Like this just happened? And speaking of like other people, one of the people that is like really making headwaves in music is Billie Eilish, and she saw your cover. I mean, what was that like?
That was, I didn't even expect like what was happening. I didn't expect that at all. Um, it was just amazing. You know, I've watched those like videos before, like celebrities reacting to their covers, and I never thought that I would be on one. So it was just awesome. And she called me like cool and stuff. I was like, whoa.
You're
That's
like, wait,
awesome.
Billie thinks I'm cool. That's it. That's the official. If you get the you're cool from Billie Eilish, it's official. You're cool.
Yes, I was like, that's awesome. She's
That's
so
really
cool.
great. So now, okay, what are your goals within music? Like, what do you want to see happen in your career, maybe in the next 5 to 10 years? Like, what is something that you want to accomplish?
I'm really just working on getting a lot of music out right now, and definitely tour and all that. Like when it's safe. Um, I have a lot of songs just I'm kind of like sitting on. They're not really released yet, so I'm definitely very excited to just share them with the world, and then definitely perform them. It's so much fun, and also collaborations like with other artists, write with people, and that's definitely a huge thing. I would love to make songs like with Charlie Puth and Alec Benjamin, and yeah, and like a lot of people just kind of meet a lot of artists and make some jams.
I love that. I can definitely see it happening for you. Manifest it and it will
Yes.
happen for you. So, Sophie, we're going to go ahead and go into our lightning round portion of our interview. So, in this part of it, I ask you like just random questions about yourself just to get to know you a little bit, and you can answer them however you want. So, it's just a fun way to kind of get to know you a little bit more. So, let's do it. Are you guys ready for lightning round with Sophie Pecora? All right, question number one. What is your all-time favorite song?
This is not bad. I can't think that fast. So my favorite song changes every day. I really love Heather by Conan Gray. Really
there
good.
you go.
Yes.
That's a good one. Question number two. Okay, this one is what's your all-time favorite album? Or maybe an album that you listen to like a lot.
Well, Conan Gray, actually. Yeah, his newest
Cool.
album.
Cool. Question number three. What's the fastest song you've written and the one that's taken the longest?
Maybe there's this one called iPad I have. It's not like an official release song, but I have it on YouTube. I wrote that in like 20 minutes. It was crazy. I guess I had like an inspiration moment. Then the longest one, like I don't remember how long it takes. Probably Happy in LA. I think I kind of split that one up a lot over a couple weeks to get it right.
To get it just right. And it came out just right. Question number four. Which city or country that you haven't sang in would you like to perform in?
Ooh, I would like to perform in like Munich, Germany. I've never like been there before. I've been there a couple times. My dad's from Germany, and I love that place a lot. So that would be very cool.
I could only imagine that would be awesome. Question number five. If you could duet with any artist, who would it be?
Alec Benjamin.
Wonderful. Question number six. What is your favorite school subject?
English.
Question number seven. When you're not writing music or working, what do you do for fun?
I like to bake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is not part of the questionnaire, but what items do you like to bake?
I like to bake chocolate chip cookies with my mom. That's like our go-to little thing that we bake like way too much, like at least once a week.
I love that. Do you eat the dough before it's cooked?
Oh, for sure, all the time.
Yes, it's so good. You're like, I know this is bad for me, but I got to keep doing it. Yeah. Question number 8. What's your favorite snack?
Cheetos just came to my mind. I mean, I don't even have it that much, but they're very good.
Hot Cheetos or cheesy Cheetos?
Just like the regular Cheetos.
Oh, the cheesy Cheetos. Okay. Yeah. Question number 9. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas. Yeah.
And last question number 10. If you had 3 wishes that could come true right now, what would they be?
I wish for world peace.
I love that.
I just hope I can like put like hope into the world. Just with my music too, and just make people's life a little happier and.
I love that. You have such a big heart. Like you care about other people and it really, really shows. And I think that's one of the gifts that you have that you add into your music. And that's why people are like, oh, I connect to that, because you can tell you really, really care about other people. And that's an amazing thing to have, Sophie. Sophie, I want to thank you so much for this interview. Where can the people find you? What do you want to plug in? Go ahead and let us know.
You can find me at Sophie Pecora on all social media platforms, and then and on Spotify too. I have music coming out, my seventh grade song, and a lot of more music coming too soon, like a lot. So I'm very excited for you to hear it, and thank you so much for having me. It's very fun.
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and put all of your links in the description box below for anybody who wants to check out any of your stuff from America's Got Talent, your new music coming up, and all of that and more. So guys, make sure to check out the description box because all of the links will be in there. Thank you so much, Sophie, for doing this interview with me. You are an amazing talent. Guys, check out her music. And other than that, please let me know what you guys thought of this interview in the comment section below. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.